do the transcript, Steve.
Turn your video off. Turn your video off, Bauer. Video off.
I got it.
Isolation Nation, welcome to the Social Distancing Social Club. It's Fuck It Fan Fridays. Let's hear the fans.
Woo!
That was one great woo. Thank you, Jason Bolish, for one solitary woo.
A few more trickled in there at the end, thank goodness. I mismanaged my time at the beginning. I was going to open the show like this, and I ran out of time to do it, but this would have been cooler if I had started it like this now. Didn't just tell you I was going to do it, so that's the weird thing, that I should have saved this for another time.
Could we all leave and come
Really
back
regret the way I'm opening this, to be honest with you.
Well, you know.
Isolation Nation, welcome to the show. It's Fuck It Fan Fridays. Let's hear ya.
Woo.
Whoa!
Marginally better. It's going to be a fun one today. We have got Steve in and out on horrible service from his bus RV situation. You'd think Steve Hofstetter would figure out how to get Wi-Fi on a bus, but apparently not. And Rachel's doing something in Texas. I don't know what she's doing.
He's doing the festival. She's doing that cool festival for in Austin.
Yep.
Moon Tower.
That's what I meant to say. Moon Tower Comedy Festival. And Steve is currently here, so that's exciting. Please welcome the second leg of the four-legged tripod that makes up the quarantine. It's Steve Hofstetter.
Hello, everybody. I do have internet on the bus, but also I'm in fucking rural Texas, Ben. That's not my fault. It is not my fault that this state is backwards.
I just can't believe you don't have like some kind of like booster situation that solves that, or like cellular data that feeds into it.
Yeah,
I'm just
no,
stunned.
that's a good point. I should get my own satellite and put it up there and have it pointed at me at all times.
You don't have your own satellite pointed at you at all times? I'm stunned.
I know, it's a horrible thing. Anyway, if you want to support the show, please do so. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You could PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, Super Chat on the YouTube, throw in those Facebook stars if we are even eligible for those anymore. And please welcome.
And Steve, if you want to support the show, maybe you could turn your camera the right fucking way so it fills up the whole frame now.
Nope, this was purposeful. Anyway, Chris Bowers, everybody.
Hey, what's up, everybody? There's Steve in full frame. Rural Texas, huh? How's that going?
We're going from Houston to Corpus Christi right now. The Houston show was a ton of fun. That was our first Texas one. We definitely talked a whole lot of shit about all of them. Someone challenged me. Someone asked me what my favorite limerick was. And so I said I would write one on the spot. And I wrote one about Ted Cruz, which was fun.
Nice. Do you remember it now?
I'm going to try to remember it. I think I said, there once was a man named Ted Cruz who routinely performed to all booze. Can you hear me? I don't know. Bowers.
We're hearing you great. Bowers just talking for something during your limerick.
Got it. Okay. And then I said, one day at high noon, he fled to Cancun to escape the wrath of all yous.
That's great.
So that was the on-the-spot limerick.
Fantastic. While you're in rural Texas, you should add a late show just so you can abort it.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, well,
You know what? I would love to, Ben. That would cost me $10,000.
That's a good point.
Actually, I think it would cost Ben 10 grand just for. I think it would cost Ben 10 grand just for suggesting it. I think he's part of the problem now. Like he's an accomplice.
Hey, by the way, guys, you want to see this part of the bus? So I'm in what we have nicknamed the cuddle coffin, because it is the part of the bus with the twin bed, and so when Leedy and Brett are in it, we call it the cuddle coffin because it's all completely enclosed.
Do you like wash the sheets every time they leave there, or?
Cuddling sweaty work. Cuddling sweaty work, Steve. That's what Ben's saying. When you cuddle good, you get real sweaty. I think is what they're saying.
Ben just assumes that other people are having sex all the time because he isn't at any of the time. So he's just figuring that.
No, you're much more likely right. They're probably just cuddling.
Ben,
you know that the new part of a relationship where you don't have sex for the first 8 months, you just cuddle every day a bunch. You know that part of that, the good part of the relationship at the beginning.
Have you checked under what you're sitting on right now?
They are respectful. I do have a rule that if anything happens back here, the person has to change the sheets, and the sheets have not been changed. So I'm assuming that they're being respectful.
Sure.
Totally.
Or Druck has secret sheets in his carry-on he doesn't let you see that he just puts them on there when he needs to. Anyway, we can move away from this topic. when Rachel's not here, so Chrissy's going to help me with the tips. So Chrissy's here to help me with tips. So we're going to send those tips. Do we have any tips coming in yet, Chrissy? What do we got?
There you go. You're back.
There's 3 tips. All right. I'm trying to use this new system.
So we got to do the Night King and the overnight and all that stuff first.
Yeah, I was going to see if that was before or after we did tips to begin with. Yeah. So
we don't usually do tips to begin with.
Cool.
We do Night King first.
Oh, we can do that.
First we do the overnight game.
Let's do that. I wasn't sure where we wanted to put the tips in, but okay, I'll do the overnight game first. Here we go. So the overnight game it was very funny actually, was what are we going to change going downtown to Chinatown to? Because Chinatown we decided was not good. So going downtown to, Gus Walsh had going downtown to Oklahoma Titty. I thought that was good. Let's see. But my favorite, which is weird, I don't know what made me laugh a bunch, was Melissa Fiore had going downtown to Gorilla Town. I don't know what that means, but I think you're going to get your arms pulled out of the socket, Ben, and that made me laugh. What's the Night King? We have the Night King game. I'm still doing that. The Night King was, what was it?
How many laptops you got over there?
Well, this is a Chromebook. It's not really a laptop. And by the way, you have 7 on your desk right now, Ben. Just 4 of them don't work. Shut up.
Steve's favorite circus act would be a guy juggling laptops. That's incredible.
Actually, those little plates they used to spin? The carnival guys would spin the plates on a stick. What if they were all laptops spinning on a stick? And if they fell down, they'd break? Oh, that'd be great. The Night King...
You're muted, Steve. You're muted.
All right. First of all, I said, do you have any idea how much anxiety that would give me? And I also said, I also wanted to say, Bowers, Ben also doesn't know what to do with the tip at first. But go ahead.
Anyway, the Night King
I used to know.
Yeah.
And now it's just a tip that I used to know.
Oh, no, I know it very, very well, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he knows it too well, actually. He knows his tip too well at this point. The Night King, which was...
Sometimes I put a little helmet on him and I call that tip a general.
Nope.
That little helmet's called a condom. It's been so long he doesn't know what that is called.
Okay. No, this is a little green army man helmet, but you go ahead.
You can fit a little green army man helmet on your dick? That is awesome.
Nope. This is nope.
What? No, I can't. No, I cannot. You make a great point.
No, I cannot. All right, the Night King game for the 4th time. It was pickup lines for moms. Pickup lines for moms. And Tina McGillan won. Hey, Mama, I love milkshakes. Can I taste yours? Okay, there you go. That was the Night King. What's today's game, Steve?
Today's game, because I am in Texas, Leedy is in Texas, Rachel's in Texas, we are going to Texas a movie. So the way this works is take the title of a movie and make it about Texas somehow. For instance, Mr. Simp Goes to Washington. That's a movie about Ted Cruz. Or how about Cool Ranch Runnings? Or no abortion for old men, but also no penalties because they're men. So anyway, take the title of a movie, make it about Texas somehow, and the way you participate in the game is you comment on any of our feeds. But if you want yours to count toward the prize at the end of the show, as well as having a much better chance of being read on air, comment with a tip, at least $5 of a super chat, a Venmo, or a PayPal. That is the way it works.
And I just wanted to quickly say thank you to my owner, Ben, for keeping me busy even during lean times.
Is that your dick in a helmet right now? Is that what you're doing?
Damn right.
The imitation you're doing? Okay, cool.
That's my new impression.
I love that your camouflage. Your dick has camouflage. That's impressive.
Maybe that's why Carl can see it.
she can't hear it or see it. That's not good. Okay. Speaking of video for a row, Ben.
I got to say, I miss both cell service and Rachel.
Oh, just because the jokes aren't about your dick, all of a sudden you're offended now, Steve? Okay.
No,
I see how this works. We can talk about
only
your dick
dick.
all the time, but that's fun and games. But when we mentioned Ben's dick once, now you're offended. I get it. Okay, no problem.
No, it was Hal. It was Hal.
So you're saying there's a way we could present Ben's dick that you would be happy with, just this isn't it.
Would you be happier with this presentation, Steve?
I mean, that one's probably more accurate.
Yeah, that is true. It's true. I imagine Ben.
Why? Because it's been 4 years. And...
It's been 7 years since you scored. I know that's for sure. Anyway.
It's been 4 over 7 years.
Oh, that's a math problem. You have to know what score really means to do that math. I'm not sure I know what that means. That's 20 years, right?
No,
but
scoring
at the
4
same
times
time,
over the
we
course
scored
of
4
7
times
years.
over the time, and the top 1% score far more than that. So please keep in mind that the top. Okay, I don't know where to go with that.
So speaking of front row,
Oh, hey, it's time for the video front row to turn on their cameras. VFR, let's turn it on. It's time for VFR time. Time, bada bim, bada bim, bada bim, bada bim, bim. Great to be with all of you fancy, wonderful people here today, starting with, dressed in the Steel City AF finest. It's Front Row Steve loves Front Row Val. Beautiful. Maybe you guys spent a little time in the cuddle coffin together, huh? That's what a name. What a name that is. Wonder why Steve is single. He calls it the cuddle coffin. How about that? Well, thanks for being a fan of mine. I want to spend some time in the cuddle coffin. I got to leave now. We are now joined by downtown Lindsey Brown, coming to us from downtown Chinatown. Great to have you, Lindsey. Great to have you here. Even blurry, I can still see that cord hanging down the side of the shelf. There you go. That's much better. Much better. Thank you.
Oh, nice center.
Yeah, if you could just always sit blocking it when you have company over, no one would ever know. Be like, oh, it's great. Thanks for coming over. Oh, it's really great to have you here.
This is sort of my spot where I usually sit, but that's
See, this works perfectly. And you can also just knock people out so their vision's a little blurry. You've got it figured out. You've got it solved.
yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'm just here trying to improve lives. That's all we do here. Speaking of somebody trying to improve people's lives from an angle you wouldn't normally even expect. Sometimes she takes a back angle. Taking the back door to improving people's lives. It's a Bibier, the good doctor, Abby Wright, everybody. Nice to have you, Bibier. And we are joined from the middle of a, like a laser attack, one of those outer space laser attacks. I don't know those kind of shows.
He's about to make the jump to light speed. That's what it looks like before
Yes.
he makes the jump to light speed. That's what's going on.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Brad Clark. Great to have you, Brad. We are joined by the whiskey drinking, always thinking, storm chasing, don't look away. You might miss it if you're blinking. Patrick Yoakley.
Pretty good.
The dark stuff. We're joined by our new returning favorite, Kira Murray, joining us. Everybody, great to have you there.
Got a new dress for her birthday. Looks really cool. Excited for that. It's gonna be awesome.
Really nicely done. Good stuff. We're also joined here by the Bunst herself. It's Dana Z. Bunster coming to us from the great state of Maine. How are you, Bunst?
Muted.
You what?
Muted. She's muted. She's muted.
I mean, you're not muted anymore. The irony of unmuting yourself to say you're muted. I don't know if that's confusing to you, but it's
I think she means she's muted in general. She said unmute herself to say that. I think generally she's saying she's muted. Someone's keeping her down. So fight the power, Bunst. You got it.
I need to be muted. Trust me.
I know you don't.
Muted, never booted. It's Dana Z. Bunster. And we are joined here by a man folding laundry in a fuxedo coming to us from down low. It's Frank Notaro.
If I had $1 for every time I folded laundry in a tuxedo, I'd have several dollars. All right.
And we are joined, by the way, I've never seen an angle. We actually showed us the ceiling of Notaro's place. That's exciting.
I didn't know he had ceilings to right now. I'm actually happy for him. I thought he lived in a ceilingless house. So the fact that he has ceilings is good.
And we are coming to us now is Greg behaving himself. He's got a pipe. We've got Fan Friday wearing a Fuck It Fan Friday shirt and a menu that says blades 350, cage 360, motor 454, shaft 8008. It's called the LaBelle Surprise. Lovelyly done. And we are joined here by James Nielsen with a tritoned, what is called, scarves?
Headbands, I think.
Well,
Probably a headband.
that's you say headband, I say scarves.
No, a scarf comes off the side like a pirate and goes down your side of your shoulder a little bit. That's what a scarf
I'm not
is.
seeing the back of it. We don't know if that's a scarf or a.
Well, that's true. What's the back look like? James, does the back have a tail? Or
Is there a back?
headband?
Is there a tail on it?
Well, turn around. What do you mean? We're not taking your word for it. Turn your
So
head
what's
around.
the
What do you
back
think?
of it?
What's your head
What's
look
the
like? Ah, see, it's a headband. It's a headband. It's got a
Okay,
ponytail.
fair
That's
enough.
cool.
But headband's under a ponytail, so.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't make it a scarf. Your hair
Well, it
choice
creates
isn't.
an existential crisis for me.
What doesn't? Okay.
And we are joined by the Eggman himself, who will be making a star acting turn in the short film we're debuting very shortly today on Fuck It Fan Friday. It's Jason Bolish, everybody.
Yo.
Woo!
Yo, what up, man? He's making an acting debut, at least symbolishly. We are joined by the other Rachel, everybody.
Hi.
And the only Rachel today as well. Great to see you, other Rachel. Do you ever feel the need or the desire on non-Rachel days to make yourself just the main Rachel on those days? Or do you, out of deference to the queen, do you not do that?
It's just, I don't always know when she's not going to be here, so it's just a matter of.
Oh, she doesn't text you when she says she's not going to be here? You're not in that chat? Okay, that makes sense.
Wait, you guys don't talk at the Rachel meetings?
Secret. There are no meetings. I don't know what you're talking about.
Actually, what's crazy is the other Rachel's missed the last 7 Rachel meetings. Rachel has been so angry at you. So you need to come to the Rachel meetings, and you'll know when she's not going to be here.
You guys got to get on top of things. Frank always
Wait,
tells me.
Bowers, how do you know? First rule of Rachel meeting is don't talk about Rachel meetings.
I hacked her. I hacked her hard drive. I shouldn't have said that.
You're
Okay.
spun out now. Everybody knows.
Yep. You got to go to the Rachel and raise hell. Raise hell, the Rachel's my motto. My life motto.
Yeah, it's a good motto.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We're also joined in his SDSC ACDC knockoff. It's Brian Davis, everybody. Great to have you. Great to have you. His life hero is Frank Notaro, and he replicates him well.
Nice.
And we are joined here from the lower deck of a boat somewhere in the Hamptons. It's Frank Berman, everybody.
See, he's in one of the rooms. Is that what you're saying?
You damn believe it. And we are joined here in the Viffer by none other than Down Low Wendy Swerdlow. I saw that cable hanging off the bottom of your TV. I saw it. Loud and clear. Wendy will also be in our movie coming up shortly, as will Lindsay Brown, who we already said hello to. And we are joined by somebody who's not in our movie because she's in Australia. It's Steph Andrews. Great to have you, Steph. You got movies. Red Dawn is one of the movies I can read on the side there. Red Dawn. Who stars in that?
A lot of movies here.
Patrick Swayze, the original Red Dawn, or the Chris Pine Red Dawn that was kind of garbage?
Chris Pine, Red Dawn. That's cool.
Gotcha.
Definitely more than movies.
That was okay. It wasn't as good as the original Patrick Swayze Red Dawn, but that also was like the movie of my life.
Agreed.
And there was an actress on Gilligan's Island named Tina who was not as good as the Tina from New Zealand joining us right now from New Zealand. Great to have you, Tina. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope the garden center's treating you nice. And we are joined here by the always smoky, never blokey. It's JP Sleepy Bear.
What's up, dude? I've never seen your eyes. I've never seen your eyes. This is weird.
Can't find my sunglasses. It hurts.
Probably one of your stupid kids, I bet, stole them and ruined them. Probably.
Oh, don't say that. That's bad news.
Oh, sorry. You'll probably find them. You'll probably find them. Your kids are nice.
Yeah.
Hey, look, a dog.
We are joined by Shannon Swain and her dog, Spot. Hello, Shannon.
Hey, Durkheim. Say hi.
What's his name?
Durkheim. After
Yerachayim? Is that a Jewish prayer?
It's Emil Durkheim, the father of sociology.
Oh, if you had said Emil, I would have known that instantly, but you didn't.
Yeah, you knew the file of sociology right off the top of your head, Ben. That's easy. Oh, speaking of sociology.
Fuck yeah, Emil Durkheim.
He's about 15 years old. And
Gotcha.
He founded sociology when he was 15 years old?
No, he's 15 now. He found it when he was 3, which is 21 in dog years, but still pretty impressive.
Incredible. He just kept wanting to walk out into all of society and just start tabulating shit. I love that about him.
Right. Yes.
Beautiful.
You got it exactly. Nailed it, Ben.
Thank you very much, Shannon. And look, speaking of a man who likes to tabulate society, it's Ray Benjamin, everybody.
Up, Ray.
See you, Raymond. Is it Raymond? We hear
Can
you.
you hear me now?
Is your name Raymond?
No, I am Mundless.
You're Mundless. Is it just Ray? It's your legal name is
Just
Ray?
Ray.
Interesting.
Well, it's actually Benjamin, but that's...
Well, Ray Benjamin. You know.
Yeah, you got
I
a
got
min.
lots
It's
of
just-
first
You got a min. It's just at the end of your last name, not your first name. Rayman Benjamin would be a lot of mins. So just having one min is probably the best way to go. Ray Benjamin's better than Rayman Benjamin. That's a lot
The
of
only
mins.
reason your name is just Ray for a first name is because legally they wouldn't let your mom call you Ray of Sunshine on your birth certificate.
Right.
Nice
Or
knowing
happy
you,
accident number 1.
That's right.
Soul Ray Moonfry.
You're all-
I think was his original name was Soul Ray Moonfry, but then Punky Brewster took it, so he had to change it. It was very sad.
That was a troubling day.
It was. Maybe the world is blind. And we're also joined here in the Viffer by a person we've grown to know and known to grow and love and respect greatly. As I stall language till that person.
It's Ben Gleib. I think you're the last one. Or is this it? Oh, she's at work.
I would have had to go back to work.
She had to put her apron on and run. We didn't get to her in time. Wow.
I don't even know who that you're referring to, but that's the VFR, everybody.
All right, we got some generals coming in. We figured out how to do generals, I think. Let me see this. All right, there's 2 generals. Kathy and Don in Cosbay, Oregon say hi. Are you going anywhere near us soon? I'm assuming that's for Steve, which we can add. Steve, you going near... I just checked stevehofstetter.com. Everything's out there, man. Check.
Why are you assuming that? Why do you assume it's not for my tour? How do you know that?
That's a solid point. You going to Cosbay, Oregon anytime soon, Ben?
No, that's probably Steve.
Yeah, I was thinking that was Steve. And then Amina
Can you guys even hear me?
Yeah.
We can now, yes. What's up, buddy?
This cell service fucking sucks so bad. I understand why rural Texans are angry all the time. Like, I get it now.
You finally have empathy for them, huh?
Yeah. Well, let's put
Yeah,
that.
And
no, I
maybe
understand.
maybe all your hecklers are angry because they can't use their phones during your shows.
We had one more super chat. Amina Saleh said, Chrissy, will you marry me? So I could be in trouble. So don't read any more of those, Chrissy. Did we
I'd love an answer from Chrissy before the show's over. I'd love an answer.
Oh, will you like to marry Amina Saleh? She doesn't get married at all. Actually, if you married Amina Saleh and not me, that would be very sad, actually. I've asked her to marry me several times. She doesn't want to get married, so it's okay. She would say no to Amina Saleh, too. That'd be good. All right, there you go.
I don't know. I feel like they'd have a wonderful life together.
They would have a wonderful life. I think they'd do well.
What happens now? There's no more things to read?
Well, did we find our truth in a lie? Did she say yes, or did we ever get a hold of her or message her?
Lindsay, would you like to do 2 truths and a lie?
Well, we have to give her some time to think of them now.
Well, I know we give her a few minutes. We would come back in about 10 minutes, but would you like to do it?
Lindsay doesn't want to do it. Oh, okay.
Next week.
Next week, okay. Well, I don't know when's
We can play a game with Abby. We can play an Abby doctor game where we try to guess what parts of bodies are when she tells us weird words, and we try to figure out where that's at in the human body. That could be fun.
You have to pronounce them correctly.
No, she pronounces them, and then we just pick where they are.
Okay.
Well, that sounds fun. And then we also got to show this movie, too. I'd like to show this movie.
Oh, let's show the movie. And then, Abby, you think of some fun body parts that we wouldn't know, that see if me or Ben can guess what kind of body parts they are.
Or conditions, what the conditions are. Or conditions.
Yeah, diseases, just any sort of medical things that have hard words that we would have to figure out what they are. And we'll see who's smarter at random medical knowledge, me or Ben. I think it's going to be Ben because he's been to the doctor way more than me. I've literally never been to the doctor, ever. So I don't know.
I go to the doctor too fucking much, dude. It's ridiculous. I also have this weird thing where I have like a legit problem, and then I go to the doctor, and just the fact of going to the doctor makes the problem go away. Like I was having horrible vertigo for like months, and I went to the doctor, and it happened in his office, and he told me all these techniques to do to get rid of it, and it was just gone the next day. I was having chest pains every morning for 2 months. Went to the doctor a few months ago, and they did an EKG, said I was fine, and the chest pains were gone starting the next morning.
I wonder if some of this is in your head then.
How dare you?
I mean, I'm just saying, if you just by them going you're okay made you better, then maybe you didn't. Anyway, I don't go to the doctor. I just drink whiskey when I feel sick. So let's play this video.
Oh, yes, we should totally do shitty doodles. Great
we
point.
have to make some jokes for them to make doodles about. But yeah, if we do some jokes at some point and you want a shitty doodle, those would be good.
We are doing shitty doodles. Please draw your doodles. Feel free and doodle it up. Doodle up a storm. If I were you, I would doodle till the cows come home.
Yes.
So we were in the great state of Minnesota, and my God, you know what happens when you're in Minnesota? Oftentimes is you end up nothing to do, and so late night, what you do is you hang out with your friends and you make movies. And we created the isolation.
Real quick, Rachel's popping in. Let's say hi, Rachel.
Okay,
Say
great.
hi to Rachel real fast.
Hey, Rachel.
She here or no?
Have the wheels fallen off?
Well, we haven't put them on the car yet. The wheels are all on. We haven't assembled the car yet, Rachel. We're not doing great, if I'm being honest. We did read 2 tips though. We read 2 tips, and those came through clearly, I think. So
I think we had 3 generals, didn't we?
I didn't understand Adler's. I didn't know how to read it.
It just said that he was talking about some sort of gorilla link he posted.
Oh.
That's literally all you have to read. Is what Adler's is always a little bit weird. Whatever he posts, you just read exactly as he wrote it. Don't even try to interpret it.
Gorillas perform oral sex at Bronx Zoo. Humans horrified.
I saw that.
And please.
So what he said
headline made
was,
Dave think downtown to Gorilla Town.
You don't need to go to the actual thing he posted on our Facebook. You just
Right.
need to read that
he said, okay,
said he
so
posted
here's the super chat. Dave Adler said, tagged you all in a Gorilla Town original or origin post. So there you go. That's where origin came from. I didn't know if I was supposed to click on the post and explain it or if I just read
No,
it.
you don't need to do
So
that.
there you
Guys,
go.
look.
It's my first day.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me do this way.
Oh, perfect.
Here, look. Let me do this. My first
industry, baby. Nice. Very cool. Very
That is
cool.
very cool. Did they put your wrong name on the tag? Is that why you're covering that?
They did. Yeah.
No.
Well, it was I get it officially changed in 2 weeks. So
Okay. Here's a hot tip for you. You don't have to put your legal name on shit. I haven't put my legal name on shit in a long time.
I did because my I had to prove vaccination under that name.
Oh, that makes some sense. I get that.
Did you get vaccinated under your real name, Ben, or did you get vaccinated under your stage name?
Oh shit.
I'm actually asking. I don't know.
No, I think under my legal name I do legal things.
But it's also basically the same thing for you.
That's true. Also, I sign all contracts under my stage name, so legally I think they're not enforceable. Just so people.
Did
know.
Angles just say to eat shit?
Oh.
He said same shit.
He said what?
I still didn't understand.
I don't understand that either.
He's going through his cards right now. You guys, best episode yet, I think. Good job.
Hey, you've been here for 4 minutes. You've not seen the 30 minutes of gold we had before you got here. It was really good. So.
What do you have planned for the next 30 minutes?
Well, Abby's gonna come on and give us medical terms. We're gonna try to guess which part of the butthole that is or whatever. And then Ben's about to show a
we're
video
gonna show
of
a
the movie they
movie.
made in Minneapolis. So we're gonna do that, and we've got the game. We've got shitty doodles. If we ever make jokes, they can draw. It'll be cool. We're gonna have a good time.
It sounds amazing.
We've got a lot of plans. Have you been to any festival things yet, Rach?
Yeah. I hung out and Attell had his headlining set last night. There was also, I went to Jacqueline Novak. She had some set. Tonight is Maria Bamford, some drag queen one, and then Goddamn Comedy Jam, and then just a bunch of the guys doing 8 minutes apiece.
And is this informing your view of the comedy world? Is it all
good.
festivals just to get drunk and hang out with people?
For me, it's networking. It's the first time I've been here as industry, so I'm meeting a lot of people and getting a lot of numbers.
Nice.
Are you also working though, or?
Yeah. I've been doing casting. I've been doing casting today.
You're inviting people up to your room and been like, listen, if you're interested in working in this business.
She had a couch delivered from the 1 hour, the Rena Center just for her room, so she could do casting couch stuff.
Oh Lord.
Well, find us some comics out there, man. I'm happy for you. I'm excited.
All right,
here.
we'll do.
So,
We'll do.
Find some
I'll
people
leave
that
you
are that we haven't seen on SCSC that we'd love to have. So
I don't like when this show gives responsibilities to me or Bowers. I don't think that's as good of a setup.
Oh, I agree. Bowers is usually pretty good because he just puts it all on Chrissy.
True.
Am I right? I heard Chrissy laugh, so that must be true.
No, for sure. I mean, there's a point where we did during pandemic. I'm just like, it'd make my life easier if you just did all these things. And she's like, I actually like doing stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, well, that's perfect. Then you do all the stuff I hate, and we'll both be better. So
that's the exact same argument with me with sex, but reverse.
Yeah, but exactly the opposite.
Yeah, if she wants to do the stuff that I love that she doesn't love, this would be a lot of fun.
All right, on that note.
Sex is like dishes. Sometimes you got to do it, man. Anyway.
That's right.
Good night, guys.
See you, babe. Have fun.
I'll keep sending you
Have the best
generals and
time.
stuff.
Have the best time
Yeah.
out there. You're going to have it awesome. All right.
Later.
Rock out. See you. All right.
That was Queen Rachel, everybody.
Our correspondent, our Texas correspondent, Queen Rachel.
That's
better
correct.
self-service than Steve. All right, let's play this video. I want to see this
All
video.
right. So we created an alternate reality where we are the isolation station. We are in outer space. We're a crew of a spaceship in outer space. And to pass the time in outer space, you, of course, have to entertain yourself. So we created a great shuffleboard game on the conference table on our spaceship. And I'll let the movie take it away from there.
Okay, look, before we start, how drunk are you guys when you're doing this? 1 to 10.
I don't know, drunk / stoned. And I would say pretty high up there. This is probably
seven.
Probably shot at around 3 a.m., finished editing around 4 a.m. We hung it out another 2 hours after that, but pretty high up there.
So 8.
I'd give it about a 9, 9.5.
I'll get a 9er in that.
There you go. A 9er. I hear a 9er in there. All right.
Here we go. This is the debut. It's about a 2-minute movie. I hope you enjoy. And here we go.
Grandfather, can you tell us the story of the great shuffleboard match?
I'll tell you just one more time. It was 2021. It was me in downtown Lindsey Brown going up against Mike Conniff, Meg Begley Jr., the great environmentalist. We were tied 8-8. The game was 2-11. If you got it past the third sector, you get 3 points, you win the game. You'll never believe how it went. You'll never believe. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the first SDSC Mad Ones collaboration movie. Really good stuff, I think. Really good acting.
That was actually very funny. I really liked the cutaways where you're actually obviously recreating that's so funny. Oh, you guys are great. You're a great director, Ben. I'm assuming you directed that. That was I believed I believed them all. I mean, even the paint in the egg was good. That was really funny. I really liked that a lot.
Thank you very
I
much.
did not expect to like that.
In his pocket.
He just has them around. Yeah, I get it.
It was a good night. It was a good night. What's weird is thinking back, I don't remember like how any of that happened, how that came about, that this happened.
Sounds about right. I mean, that's I love when you make up those kind of games. One of my favorite things as a kid was always making up games like that. Me and Trevor, when Trevor lived here, that's all we do is like just make up random. Okay, we need a broom and we got a bottle cap and what do we? And I bought Nerf guns and we made this game out with like we put solo cups in my beer pong raft and shot Nerf guns at it to see what points. I love doing shit like that. It's super fun. So that's hilarious. Nice work, guys.
I mean, things went very much to the next level shortly after that, when then I thought, wow, this long conference table, we could totally set up bottles on it and then bowl on the table like it's a bowling alley.
Sure.
That was fun, too. Like right now I'm looking at Lindsey Brown. I can show you this right here just directly on the phone. We got downtown Lindsey Brown right here. Just bowling on a conference table, if you can see that. Pretty incredible.
Yeah, I mean, it helps that she's like 4'2", so she can stand up on a conference table. Steve stands on the conference table, his head goes through the ceiling, but.
And then we did I don't know how it happened, but we backed up into a table with a bunch of glass bottles on it, and they all shattered.
Oh, really?
And the security was very lax at this hotel. They really did not come by and bother us very much until even after that happened. They didn't come for another like 20 minutes. It was pretty great.
I used to have a New Year's party. We would rent an entire hotel, and it was just like had 117 rooms, and just 600 people would come or whatever. And by the third year we did it, they just let me. They literally, because I hired my own security, the GM would just give me the keys to the hotel and go have a fun party. And so like he was gone, and so I went to pay like the last deposit the day after the party, and the maintenance guy's got a mullet, and it's like a holodome, so it was a pool inside with the hot tubs, and so we had a pool party all night, and he got this mullet and he's smoking. He goes, "Man, you guys fucked up that pool." And I go, "Oh yeah, what happened?" He goes, "Well, it wasn't fucking draining right, and we had to go get a fucking pool guy out there, and you know what he pulled out of the pump?" I said, "What?" He goes, "A blow up woman." And I remember a blow-up woman being at the party on somebody's shoulders, and she got popped and sucked into the filter and fucked up the whole pool.
Oh my God.
That's how you've had a good party. That when if you had to get pudding out of a hot tub filter, you know you've had a fun time.
The part of that story that I guess intrigues me the most is what do those hot tubs look like?
Well, see enough. They were the seven jets, plenty of circumference, a lot of clearage. You'd had a good time.
I like a lot of clearage, I'll tell you that much. That's exciting.
I was hoping you'd pick up on the word clearage.
I was throwing a post party one time at my hotel in Atlanta when I was playing the Laughing Skull, and I had local comics and some friends come up there to the room, and Jeff Ross was in town. He was driving across town to come join us. As he's en route, I'm in the room. We're all partying. We're playing music. We're all being like normal party loud. There's this girl I was dating who, with all respect to her, was the loudest human on earth. And we got kicked out because of her voice. We had a whole party with music and drunkenness, no problem. A nice low party murmur. And she was like, "And another thing I want to make clear." I was like, "Please bring it down. I'm going to get thrown out."
Every time Barbara Streisand comes to your party, she fucks it up. That's crazy. That's the second time she's ruined everything.
Singing, and I got thrown out of the hotel, and I decided I was just so angry. They kicked everybody out. They had to wait down in the lobby. And so they made me pack up my stuff and leave the hotel. And so I was packing very slowly, very angrily. They had a police officer at the door, and I was just being very, very slow and deliberate. As I got down to the lobby, Jeff was in the lobby now, as well as everybody else, and they escorted me into an Uber. And I was just so belligerent and annoyed and drunk. And I'm screaming at the hotel staff as they're all in front, making sure I leave. I was like, and you too, Scarecrow, I'm going to miss you the most. Not cool.
We had a fraternity dance once where we had 80 hotel rooms in a hotel. It was like 50, something like that, 50 hotel rooms. And they called and said we were being loud and we all had to quiet down. And I'm like, "We have 50 rooms." And they're like, "We don't care." So then we all went back to our rooms and we just kept calling the front desk and complaining that none of the other rooms were making noise. We wanted them to be louder. We just called all day, all night, like for an hour. 50 people just called every day. The 207 is not being loud enough. Can you tell them they need to make more noise? They're bothering us. We're all going to leave. And eventually they just let us have our party. They didn't. It was passive aggressive enough. It worked.
This reminds me of a time when I was, I think the only time that I was legit paranoid on weed. I maybe got a little too high one night, and I was writing here in my office, and my ex-girlfriend was in the bedroom, and all of a sudden, as I'm writing, it's like 2 a.m, and I hear gunshots down the street. So I call 911. I'm like, "There's gunshots on my block. If you could please send somebody immediately." They're like, "Okay, sir, we'll get to that." And I'm like, "Okay, it didn't seem urgent." And so I hear gunshots again, and I try to get my girlfriend out of bed, and she's like, "There's not gunshots. You're being paranoid." I'm like, "There's gunshots. Get out of bed, please." I convinced her to get out of bed. And then I call 911 again because now the gunshots are like a house away. And I'm on the phone with them, and the gunshots now, I hear them coming into my fucking house. I'm like, "They're shooting. There's an active shooter in my house. He's shooting into my house." And I'm like, "And they're breaching my gate." I see a shadow breaching my gate. I think it was a cat probably, but I see a cat breaching my gate. And literally 4 minutes, this is the ultimate white privilege story. 4 minutes later, there is a police helicopter illuminating my whole backyard, checking everything. And then 5 minutes later, cops come to the front door, and I have a baseball bat at the cops. I'm like, "What? Oh, my chair just broke. What the fuck is that?"
Oh, no. Broke?
I think it's kind of broken, yeah. It's my
Wait, is it the end of
Oh, shit. My grandfather's chair for like 50 years, and it just broke.
Was at the end of this story, was it just a 7-year-old next door listening to a movie because his parents had left him alone and went to Europe? Is that what was going on?
No, the cops came and I put my bat down and I'm like, what's going on? And they're like, sir, there's just fireworks down the street. There was just some fireworks. But
Gotcha.
They weren't mad at me. This chair completely cracked. Grandfather's had this chair for 50 years. This thing survived World War II. What the fuck?
Yeah, and imagine. So Ben, again, this chair survived World War II, but not Ben Gleib. That really is par for the course, really.
I have to call 911. This chair's broken.
Yeah, there you go. All right,
fix
I think
it,
we might have one tip coming in. We might have one tip coming in. Gracie gave me a tip. Let's see.
Please tip if you can, just so Steve and Rachel don't think we're total fuck-ups that can't run the show. If you can afford a tip.
I'm doing it. Every time I go to read a tip, you
Support
interrupt me.
us.
To the rescue had, I'm actually easy. Really, I am, smiley face. I don't know what that means, but all right, cool. To the rescue is easy. Good job. All right. Abby, you ready with some medical terms for me and Ben to see if you can trick us and see what, trick us some stuff? You got some?
You want body parts? You want procedures? You want medical conditions? What's your pleasure?
Any kind of weird word that you think gives us enough of a clue that we can guess what it is in the word. That'd be kind of cool. Any onomatopoeia kind of medical word?
All right. How about the vermilion border?
Ooh. that is when you get a wax and there's that line of bumps, right? Is that what that is?
I was going to say that's how we keep the reptilian overlord / liberal politicians out of the country, is we build the vermilion border.
This is a medical term.
Wait,
man.
Carmel knows what it is. It's around your lips. What around your lips? What around your lips?
Other lips?
Lining around your lips.
It's the line where the color changes between
Got
your
you
normal
here.
skin and the
Nice
color.
done, babe. First
Now,
thing in the
now.
history of the show. First thing.
Follow-up question. Is it the same term for both lips, or does the other lips have a different term for when they change color?
I have not heard that term applied to the nether lips.
That
Nether lips. I want to call it nether lips from now on. That is great.
Nether lips.
that term is the downtown to Tremillion border.
Ashley and Sarah have a thing where they, instead of a nip slip, somebody have a lip slip if they're wearing bodysuits. You got a lip slip over there. Anyway, all right, that's number one. I think I got that one most correct. I got that one most correct. I knew it was on the body. Ben thought it was a political border. So I was more correct technically than Ben. So at least I
don't
knew it was a
understand
body
what's
part.
happening anymore. Sorry. Alan Arkin here, everybody. I'm very confused. That was Alan Arkin making a quick
More correct than both of you.
Well, true. Carmel
was the most
sure.
correct.
Yes. I'm just saying between me and Ben, I'm more correct. That's all I really care about. All right, what's the next one?
If it's going to be a competition like that, I'm about to destroy you on this next one.
All right, let's go.
Okay. How about the thenar eminence?
Pass.
The thenar eminent is when when you do a Kegel, that thing you feel, that's that. Whatever that is, that squeezy part. That part is your eminence, whatever you called. What is it called?
Thenar
Eminent domain?
eminence.
What?
The thenar eminence.
Thenar eminence. Yeah, I'm saying that's your Kegel muscle. It's your thenar eminence. That's a powerful thing. What you got, Ben?
What the thenar eminence is so on your human body, what you do is you got different parts of the human body that sometimes you go from the back side and it's right of this little border around the asshole, between the asshole and the taint. Are you not into taint? Am I right?
Chrissy thinks this is the border around the asshole where it changes color, and this
That's
is on
what
the
I just
theme.
said. That's what I just said.
Oh, that's Ben said. Sorry.
You're not speaking English? My God.
I was reading Steve's text about you breaking your chair. He was only in there long enough to see you break your chair, and he thought it was funny. That's what I was reading.
Chairs, it's like I can kind of sit on it again, but it's like jammed it, but it's not doing good right now.
All right, so what is this? What is the
Sorry,
thenar
Grandpapa.
eminence?
The thenar eminence is this portion of your hand. This bulges, it goes up to your thumb, this muscular bit.
Yeah, sweet. All right.
Of course, yeah.
All kinds of stuff. All right. I think I'm up 2-0.
So far, I think we're killing it. Let's do one more. We need to make a couple more.
Orchiopexy.
Ooh, that's when you fuck a whale. To help, but you do it so you can get them a green card, so you get them out of SeaWorld and save them. Then go to the ocean. That's what it's for.
No,
it's for good. I mean, you fuck a whale, but it's for good. If that makes sense.
Your close bowers.
Sorry.
It's when guys in the 20s would just try to get to first base with a whale. They would go up to him and be like, "Oh, Hey, Orca, give me a peck, see?
You think it's a pickup line for whales? Got it. Okay.
Damn right. You're damn right.
Sweet. All right. What is orcaplexy?
Orchiopexy is a surgical operation to bring down and fix an undescended testicle, or to untwist and fix in place a torsed testicle.
You know what? I think there's going to be, I don't know why or how, but there's going to come a point in my life where I'm going to be in a hospital somewhere and I'm going to have to go, I think I need an orcaplexy. And they're going to be like, oh, that's good that you know what you're talking about, because we're going to have to untwist it.
I had to go to the doctor once, to the ER for testicular torsion, so I can speak on authority with this.
It doesn't surprise me. How'd you get your is the hot tub again, or is this something else?
No, it was just I was at a fraternity party and I met a young lady and we were having, we were having a good time, but not too good of a time. And all of a sudden I couldn't walk when it was time to leave the party. And I said to my fraternity brothers, I need to go to the hospital. I couldn't walk. I had extreme pain. And they took me there and I was there and they do all these things. And then an hour later they released me in front of my friends. So the doctor walks me out and he's like, yep, so it's testicular torsion. I'm like, what is it? He goes, it's blue balls, son.
Oh, really? I thought she was doing that click-clack thing. I thought that was her move, was doing that click-clack thing, and maybe they...
Yeah, she found it very relaxing. I didn't... Very difficult for me.
Blue balls and testicular torsion are not at all.
I know they're not the same thing, but the doctor kind of said it. Maybe he was just fucking with me, but he said that just in front of my friends. They're not the same thing. I mean, the situation's got a little twisted in there. They say don't get it twisted. I did. I got it.
Okay, I've never had... Is blue balls a real thing? I've never had it. I just think it's a guy thing that guys say to be dicks. Am I wrong, or is that a real thing, Abby?
Yeah, no, it is different. I don't know if that's real, because that's not painful for me, but testicular torsion was very painful. It was not...
I know testicular torsion is real. I'm saying, are blue balls a real thing, Abby? That's not a real thing, right?
I don't have balls. You guys tell me.
I'm saying you're a doctor. Is it a real thing? I'm saying, I've heard guys talk about that, but all I did was...
I just love that premise that anything that you don't personally have, you tell your patients, I'm so sorry, I've never had the Statue of Liberty replica in my ass, so I can't help.
I have never diagnosed blue balls in the emergency department, but I have had not patients anecdotally tell me that they are a thing. So take that for whatever it's worth.
Did you think those not patients were full of shit and just trying to get you to sleep with them, or did you think they were real?
No comment.
Doc, it would be really helpful if I'm just saying it's very painful here.
Is that as close as you get to blue balls filter? Is that a blue balls filter, Bill?
This or this? That's my only situation.
All right, give us one more, Abby.
This is a fun game. I'm enjoying it. So far, I'm 3 for 3. Bauer's 0 for 3.
That's true. He's beating me completely in all the ball trivia. Ben has me beat.
All right. How about vitreous?
Halibut, that's a kind of fish. It's a fish. Right?
I'd have gotten that one. I didn't know we were buzzing in so fast. All right.
Yeah, we're buzzing in. As soon as you know it, you got to buzz in.
Humor.
What?
Vitreous humor.
Oh, this I think I used to know.
Vitreous humor is
one that moves, a tumor that moves.
No, I think it's when you break a bone in your leg and then everybody makes fun of you.
A vitreous tumor is a tumor. It's got full viscosity and thermal breakdown. It's an oil.
Tumor or humor?
Humor.
Humor, like ha 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 ha. Are you Googling, Ben?
No, I don't know. I don't know. Vitreous humor. I don't know. Sometimes there's a comic on the show, and I'm like, that must be vitreous humor because I don't get it.
Yeah. When your blood bleeds hot.
Well, if you take it from the Latin root of vitrio, I don't want to play this game anymore.
Is it when your blood's real thick? Because viscous? No? All right. What is it? What's vitreous humor?
Vitreous humor is the jelly-like stuff inside your eyeball.
Oh, the vitreous humor is the jelly-like stuff in your eyeball. I thought you said victorious humor. Yeah. That I know. I hope Greg, if watching this, he marks me a point down for that. And can we do one more? Because I don't want to end on the victorious humor. I thought you said victorious.
The anatomic snuff box.
Snuff box? Oh, the The anatomic snuff box. I'm gonna say that's the part in your right behind your sinuses in your nose where the cocaine goes. Like that's where it sits. What does its cocaine work? It's in there.
No, you know how a candle has life like a flame, and it's like it's the fire burning eternally on that flame, and you're sitting there. But then sometimes you go up to it, you're like, "Hey, what up?" And then it just snuffs itself out, so that it doesn't have you breathe on it. You know?
Sure. Yeah, I think that's what it is. What's the answer? What's the snuff box?
The anatomic snuff box is on your wrist. Here,
Yeah.
when you pull your thumb back, you can see a spot between these two tendons where it kind of sinks in.
Yeah.
To your anatomic snuff box so that you can put snuff or whatever else you like there.
Whoa!
I was right about the drugs. It was kind of a drug thing. Holy shit!
And
I get points on that one. I
You get
was
points
close.
on that. I can actually make like a big hole there. See mine? You can actually see it.
Wow, you're a snuff addict. You goddamn, you could snuff so much shit out of
I
that.
was born to run.
It's where you check for tenderness if you're concerned that somebody broke their scaphoid bone in their wrist by falling and landing on an outstretched hand.
Oh, scaphoid is a bone in the wrist.
Very good.
Ah, I get two for two. Here we go.
It's also how you cover a building when it's under construction. Scaffolding.
Yeah, scaffolding. Yes. No, scaffolding's good. I almost killed a guy on some scaffolding once. All right.
I've never missed Rachel and Steve more.
Well, I agree. We got some tips coming in. Norma Thompson said, Steve, Rachel, I swear they did not totally screw up the show. I think they're being nice. Steph Andrews said, guess what me dead in Australia slang means? I don't know what that mean.
Was fuck not in there?
Huh?
Did I not put fuck in there?
But guess what me dead in Australian slang means?
Oh, it was meant to
Fuck me. Fuck me dead. Oh, guess what fuck me dead in Australian slangs means? All right, what's fuck me dead mean in Australian slang? Fuck you till you're dead?
Nope.
No, I'm gonna guess. That means something that's so annoying to you. You're just like, fuck me dead, like fucking hell.
I think it's when you get a pineapple up your butt.
That's it.
Ben's pretty close. It's when something's it's so unfortunate it surprises us.
Yeah.
Nice.
Would you say that I won the game then overall?
That makes you happy, Ben.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we established up top Steph was the judge, and so whatever she determines.
Did we?
So many few wins in
I
We
remember
didn't
clearly.
let Abby, the person administrating the test, be the judge. We didn't make.
Well, that seems completely biased, don't you think?
In what way? Because, well, okay. Abby, who won that, you think? Well, Steph, who won? You think Ben won? And Abby, who you think won? If they both think Ben won, I'll give up. It's fine. I don't care.
No, I honestly think Bowers won, if I'm being honest.
Sorry, you're breaking up. Can you say that one more time?
You know what? I now am ready to accept Steph as the judge. You were right, Ben. You were correct in saying that Steph should be the judge the whole time. I don't know why I was arguing about it.
You just broke up, but your argument was that Abby should be the judge, right? So, Abby, why don't you go ahead and just make a ruling as to who won the game?
Carmel. Didn't we establish that?
That's true. Carmel
wins
wins
the
out of
game.
nowhere. Carmel won.
You hear that, Carmel?
I'll go with that.
Nice. Looks like later we'll have some victory sex. Nice job, Ben. That's good. Thanks, Abby, for the assist. This was all scripted. Abby and I did this earlier to get Ben laid. So good job, Abby. Nice work. Thanks for the help. I appreciate it.
Let's just say my humor is going to make me victorious. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, that was fun. You want to play the game, Ben?
I would love nothing more than to play this game.
All right. Well, the game today was what? What was the game?
I have no idea.
I know. I didn't either. What was it?
Texas a movie.
Texas a movie.
There's a movie? Yeah, Texas a movie. Yes. Okay. Yep. So I didn't.
I had other game suggestions that were summarily shot down by Rachel and Steve today. So the game is Texas the movie.
When I woke up, I agreed with them, Ben. But I don't care. I'd play anything. I mean, nothing could be worse than daddy pickup lines. That was terrible, and that was my idea. So
there you go.
Oh, we got one more general. Hang on, before we get to the game. Front row Steve says, this is a pity tip to keep David Hofstetter off your back. Daddy Hofstetter off your back. Thank you, Steve, for the pity tip. If it's me and Ben getting no tips at all, then it just looks like, we shouldn't even have a show if fucking Steve and Rachel aren't here. So we got to get some tips or we'll look like losers.
Yes.
So I appreciate
Check
you guys helping
Venmo.
Check Venmo.
Rachel's
Check Venmo. Okay.
Rachel's supposed to be sending the Venmos, or Steve. I don't have the Venmos.
Wait, have they been sent to us? Congratulations.
Rachel was sending to him, and then she got drunk or something. I don't know if she's there anymore.
Oh, here we go. We got a $5 general from Wendy Swordlow saying, Ben, tell about the bride and groom from Minneapolis. Okay, so late night, there was a bride and groom, and let's just say Wendy fucked him. So the point is,
she
I
Swordlowed him.
Summarized that story pretty good. Yeah, she gave me the old Swordlow. Ray Benjamin, $5 for a new chair for Ben. They're very kind of you. Thank you very much. Dana tipped us and said, thank you for the first annual Ben Gleib Film Festival. Do I hear Oscar buzz? I think that you do.
Nice.
Gus Walsh threw in a tip and said, here's my number, Rachel, 867-5309. Adler has a game entry. We'll get to that during the game entry part of the show. I don't know if you guys know that, but we do that during the games. And then we also have here, this chair, I'm so sad it broke. Fuck. Maybe it's fixable. Maybe it's fixable.
It's old chairs like that can be fixed.
And then to Bowers from Dana for whale fucking. So that's exciting. Thank you very much, Dana, for that. Very kind of you. And then Steve says, let them know that my internet logged on just long enough to see Ben break his chair, and then it kicked me off, so I can't help but feel like that one was my fault.
Sure.
Steve says he wants to buy me a new chair. I'm not against it.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Oh. All right, we got another general. Cindy Wood said $40 and said some tips in all caps. Thank you, Cindy Wood. I got tips now. Thank you. I was feeling bad. All right, we're getting there. We got some tips. All right, so the game is Texas a Movie. Texas a Movie. I did not take any unpaid entries.
We're rich! Sorry about it.
Because I did not pay unpaid entries just because I didn't do my job. So let's start with the front row. Molly, why don't you spotlight them as they come up, because I don't know in what order you got them. So the other Rachel, here we go. Texas a Movie.
So I only got one shitty doodle.
Okay.
Oh, and it's
That blur is going to create a problem.
Well, it's a let me take it off, but it's basically a coffin with Brett and Lady in it, and I'm saying change the sheets.
Very nice.
Nice.
And, I had 2 additional entries. I just sent in a Venmo for the 2 additional ones, but I had There Will Be Guns.
Nice.
Dude, where's my gun?
Nice.
This is Fear and Suppression in Austin, Texas.
Oh, wow.
And then Texas Voter Massacre.
Wow.
Okay.
Really good ones all around.
Really
Holy
good.
shit.
Even Val.
It's a tough act to follow. But we've got a few. We've got Schindler's List of Unvaxxed Redneck Goys. We've got A Fish Called Waco. Our favorite porn movie, Leedy Does Dallas.
Oh. That one. I'm not giving you that one.
Kira.
Okie dokie. I have It's a Wonderful Life as long as you're not a pregnant woman.
Oh.
And the other one, actually, I realized it's for Tennessee, but I'm going to do it anyway. Phantom of the Opry.
Nice.
He's fan of the Osprey. I think it was in Osprey, Texas.
Brian Davis.
Yep. So I had Keep Austin Powers Weird.
Yeah, baby.
Nice.
And 10 Things I Hate About Texas. Abbott, Bush Jr.
Jenna Bush. Ray Benjamin.
Jenna Bush is actually kind of nice.
Well, one of mine got stolen, but I got 3.
All right.
So I got Top Gun, which needs no change.
All right.
Texas Planned Parenthood Massacre.
Oh.
And No Place for Pregnant Women.
Ray, I've got a question for you. When you're running late for like a Zoom, or a show like this, are you ever like frantic and then you quickly have to sit down, get your camera ready, and then take your hair and just go?
Yeah.
Just lay it gently.
This makes it look like I know that I'm organized. Yeah.
Yes.
Here's my question, Ray. If it gets super humid, does it all just stick straight out? Like that'd be kind of fun if you said like if you like rub balloons on it till it was like.
No, but I do plan to get a Van de Graaff generator to see if I can get like all the hair to go out.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
I recommend a Van de Graaff generator or a pack and script generator.
Yeah, no, that one's not as good, Ben, but it's cheaper by $30. So the pack and pack is better than the.
Absolutely, it's a fact.
It's not as good, but it's cheaper. You know. Anyway,
no, that's true. That's true. But nothing but the best for Ray, I guess.
Yeah, there was a lot of static there. You were breaking up.
Yeah, listen, I'm glad you kind of got the gist of it. That's exciting.
Frankie Berman, what you got?
Okay,
Berman.
I got 3. I got one that Steve Hofstetter would be an extra in, Psycho Texas Politicians.
Nice.
I got Spike Lee's Alamo Better Blues. And then Unpleasantville.
Yeah, I like that. It's pretty damn good.
It's a great movie, by the way.
Very nice. We got Brad Clark.
Hey, I got The Bigger Lebowski. And No Electricity for Old Men.
Oh, I got it.
Nice. Very
Electricity
nice.
for cold men.
We got Steph Andrews live from Australia.
Oh, doing a little side pony. Oh, yeah.
It's for Ray.
Yeah, you're getting there.
Fuck me dead. That's cool.
Oh, you.
No, I don't know how to use it yet. I'm trying to use it right. I didn't mean to do it. I wasn't ripping on you.
That's
All right,
not
what you got?
right.
Oh, my bad.
I've got, dude, where's my doctor? And then I've got Rampage in the doctor's office.
All right.
Very nice. Very nice. We are now got and going to Greg behaving himself badly.
All right, I didn't have time to make a visual for this one, so it's Rio Grande Torino,
Nice.
and then this one had a little help. The Mansplainers from Uncle.
Very nice.
Nice.
I got 2. A Few Good Immigrants. Those are the ones we shot dead.
Oh, wow. Oh, God damn.
And When Harry Deported Sally.
Nice. Who's next? JP, Sleepy Bear. Oh, he found his glasses. Okay, good. Your eyes are creeping me out, man.
All right. I have The Sound of Shitty Laws and Politicians.
Nice.
And Get Him to Waco.
Nice. Wendy.
I'm going to throw some into the Venmo.
Okay.
Death becomes her fate due to a back alley abortion.
Oh, wow. These are dark, man. God damn.
I went really super fucking dark on these. 9.5 weeks is too late.
Oh, that's a good one.
The Texas wire hanger massacre.
Wow. All right.
And the last one is you've got mail order abortion pills.
Fucking hell.
We should have just abortioned a movie, Ben. I don't know why we wasted time by saying Texas.
Synonym, isn't it?
If you just saw my pile of half-written scripts, I've done it.
Bunched.
Here's a break from the abortions. Fear in voting in Los Lobos.
Nice. Fear in voting. Love it. Linda Brown.
Okay. I don't have a game entry. I have a shitty doodle that I'm still kind of finishing up. Here you go. This is.
Hold it in front of your body, otherwise we won't be able to see it. There we go.
Oh, shoot. 1 second. Taking off the blur.
There we go. That'll help. There we go.
Oh no, there's a shelf.
This is Bowers twirling all of his laptops.
Very nice.
I saw a comic at an open mic a couple weeks ago that he was outside, was an outside one, and he had a laptop he was reading his jokes from. He was real nervous, and he was just back, and he drops the laptop, and it just breaks in half. He's like, "Oh my god, thank God I have a backup laptop." And he pulled out another laptop, and he ended up dropping 4 old laptops. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. It was like at one point the CD drive rolled across the room under the people's chairs. It was and he just every time was like, "Ah!" It was so funny. But because the first one you thought was real, and then the rest of them you're like, "Oh, this is a bit," but it was hilarious. All right, who's next? Who's left? Is Wendy back? You got another one? Are we going to Patrick? Oh, Shitty Doodle. All right. Sorry, Grandpa, your World War II chair died. That's so sad. All right, we got Yoakley left. Yoakley, what you got, buddy?
All right, I've got a theme going based off of Marty Robbins. So instead of the running man, the running gun.
Nice.
And instead of big, you've got big iron.
All right.
Big iron on your head.
Yeah, that helped.
I don't know. Thank you very much.
Singing. I didn't get it till the singing. Now I got it. We got one more. Shannon's got one. Shannon, go pop on Shannon. Let's see.
So this is kind of crazy. Is this correct? So
Yep.
Cindy did a chair, and like I literally like had like the same.
Yeah, circle World War II, Ben's old chair, rip with his chair sideways, and
Then let's see. Of course I know exactly what Durkheim did, and then like he actually did like, and then he really, and then here's like the thing with like the good doctor.
oh yeah, because I knew it was drugs. I knew it was for drugs. The snuff shelf.
Well, sort of.
I love it. I love it.
Very
I love that you drew
nicely
me more
done.
attractive than Ben. That helps me. Appreciate that. Thank you, Shannon. I was cuter than Ben in drawings. I appreciate that. All right. So now
on
the
drawings.
game entries of the rest of them. Here's the rest of them. All right. So never done this before, so we'll give this a shot. Oh, that was game. All right. Okay. So Brittany DeMott, Pizza Rat, had no, it was a pirate. That's what it was. He was the pirate. Had the Texas illegal abortion massacre. That was good. Adler. No, that's the post game. Here we go.
Adler had a game entry.
Adler had Jack Texas. Jack Texas. Texas. Let's see. That's a general. It's a general. It's a general. Man, this is harder than I thought. I should not make fun of Richmond.
That's what she said.
I know, right? All right. Here we go. We got 4 here on the main thing. So, we got Jonathan S. had fetus removers day off. The Dallas Coat Hanger Wives Club, or Coat Hanger Wires Club. Oh, God. And then we've got... Where's that? Oh, sorry. Can we just...
I'm going to fill the gap, don't worry.
Do it. Horton hears a steer or is a queer. Either way, be careful not to leave with a souvenir. From Josh Ritter.
That's good.
One more, I think we got.
This is especially weird on Adderall, by the way. I'm very
Right?
focused on these long.
Imagine. And Dizzy by Nature had pregnancy interrupted. So those are. Did you have any on your side, Ben, or is that it? I think that's it, right?
I believe that's it. Yes.
All right, we'll get to another general in a second.
Maybe a couple of generals
All
in a
right,
second.
I think.
Bowers, what's your vote?
What was my? I really think I like. Well, okay, here's what I liked Fish Called Waco just because it was weird. I liked Phantom of the Opry because it was the wrong state. I liked Alamo Better Blues from Berman. I liked the Rio Grande Torino by Greg. But I got to give it to Jonathan S. with Fetus Remover's Day Off. That just worked so well for me. It was on theme, but not so mean. I like that one. Ben, which your favorite?
I loved Rachel's whole run. I loved Unpleasantville from Berman. I loved the Mansplainers from Uncle. But I got to give it to Fetus Remover's Day Off, too. Well played with the wordplay there.
Nice work, Jonathan S. Claim your prize.
You are the champion of SDSC today. Well done. Very exciting. And Bowers, you got any?
I do not.
Steve sent one in. His entry is: a lone star is forced to be born. And I have just one game entry that's apropos for Texas these days. If you happen to be stuck there, The Parent Trap.
No change needed. All right, I think we did it, Ben. We did it all by ourselves.
Yep, we got to do plugs. And we got some more generals, but we
got
pretty
some
much
plugs. Maybe one general left. We'll get for it.
Wait, one last game entry came in late from Cassie Nowlin. It's the Beatles' "Help, I Live Here."
Help. I need a train ticket. Help. All right. So plugs. You can find me at Bowers Comedy as always. The next show I will do, I think, is the ones with Ben and at the Comedy Loft, which is next Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So next week, we'll be partying in DC. So come check that. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Origin Stories this Wednesday, 5:00. I don't know who the guest is yet. We'll figure that out. Might be Ben. We need to have Ben, our second level of Ben, because we didn't get near even into his career, but on the first one, so we might have to get him back. But we haven't talked to him yet, so maybe we'll ask him in a text here in a second. But that's what we got going on. Ben, what you got coming up?
I've got shows in DC with you. I've got tomorrow, Gleib Off the Top special matinee show at the regular SDSC time, noon Pacific, 3 Eastern. Mary Lynn Rice Cup unfortunately had to cancel. Her son's got a tournament that came up, but we will be filling her in with the favorite former queen and former mayor of Mad One's Town, Justine Marino, will be back to join me for the show tomorrow. It's going to be an absolute blast. So get your tickets at nowherecomedyclub.com. The Machine, you're damn right, Notaro. And also, my Patreon just announced this month's Patreon hang. If you want to play Quiplash with me for a prize, you can join at the $10 or more level, and you get to hang with us next week for my Patreon hang and all that good stuff. Tons of fun perks there at patreon.com/Ben Gleib. And me and Greg Proops, our makeup show, coming up pretty soon on the 16th or 15th, whatever the Friday is.
You guys are doing a makeup tutorial show? That's kind of neat. Like those, I've seen all those TikTok videos. Are you doing?
How do I get these circles under my eyes? It's very exciting.
Are you doing shaping, contouring, or are you doing lashes? What are you doing the first time?
We're just doing a very basic makeup tutorial from Greg Proops directly to your ears.
That's a good Proops. That's a good Proops.
Thank you very much, Bowers.
Night King.
And the Night King game.
Thank you
very much.
Steph
The Night King game is Texas, a TV show. Texas, a TV show.
Oh, I thought we were just going to abortion. Why don't we just abortion?
Texas, a TV show. It is perfect.
Okay.
Please enter that over the next 24 hours. We'll read them on the show. I guess you have 3 days to do it, actually, because there's no show
we got
tomorrow.
plenty of time.
So.
Yeah.
Texas, a TV show. Get your jokes ready and enter them starting now. And Gleib Off the Top in the same time slot tomorrow. I just saw a comment reminding me of that, but I just said that, so I don't know why I said that out loud. And all right, we got a couple more generals real quick.
Yep. Jennifer Combs said, I heard Ben needs a new chair, Rachel needs a printer, so she doesn't have to draw on her screen anymore, and Steve needs better Wi-Fi. Hope this helps. So thank you, Jennifer, for that.
Thank you very much. Sarah Green gave us a tip and said, just the tip. And it's a picture of an old man kind of making it rain. An old man looked like the Six Flags guy making it rain.
I thought he was rubbing his tip.
No, if it comes out
jerks
green,
off. That's how that guy jerks off. It's just kind of
if it comes out green, you definitely had to go see a doctor. You might have testicular blue balls. And Patrick Yoakley with OK Cattle Trivia. Where's the thurl?
Ooh, the thurl is the thing right below the tail where you got to put all the butt medicine.
That's actually 100% correct. Well done. That's really good.
I thought I knew that. I know lots about cattle ass. It's weird.
And we have a general from Carol Nichols saying funny stuff. Thank you very much, Carol. We appreciate it. And that is it. Video front row. Thanks for being here. You can turn off your cameras. We appreciate you joining us today. What a show. Probably our best yet. Don't laugh at that. Don't laugh. Best yet. Best show
I will say that there's been shows where you've been gone and we've made the most money ever, and there's been shows when Rachel's been gone. There's been shows when I've been gone where you guys make a ton of money. Me and you together did not make the quite amount of money as all the rest of it. I don't know what happened, but we're still doing okay, man. I think we got it done. We hold our heads up high and we go into a good weekend and we just come back Tuesday and try again.
Or you and I could chip in a little too, just so we can inflate the numbers and let Steve and Rachel know that. Better.
I'm all right.
F says today had the best laughs, by the way, just so you guys know. So that was a very fun show. Thank you guys very much for being here with us, and I would just love to leave you by saying, Isolation Nation, this is Fuck It Fan Fridays. Let's just start again. Can we start one more time? That'd be awesome.
Why are you so hot as a cartoon?
Good night. Good night, everybody, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Love you guys. Bye.